I'd like to share a line with you that involves tenths with an active bass. So we're going to be moving up in the key of no sharps and no flats. And for purposes of range and availability on the guitar, we're going to start here with an F tenth. So a tenth is a major third up an octave. So instead of do, re, mi, we put that do, re, mi, the mi goes up an octave. So F, G, A. A is up an octave, there's a tenth. And we're going to find these look one of two ways really, depending on what strings we're on. We're either going to have this kind of tenth, which is offset, or a kind that's at the same fret together, in this case A and C at the 5th fret. And in between, we're going to walk the diatonic bass neighbor, upper neighbor. So I'll go over these note names and frets. F and A, walking up to G, then A and C, 5th fret, walking up to B, 2nd fret of the 5th string. Now we need a tenth here from C, so it's C and E. It's the 3rd and 5th fret of the 5th and 2nd strings, and we walk our bass up to the next neighbor above. So this requires some accurate shifting to get it going so that we can be in the right place at the right time. So here we are at C, and now E and G, a tenth, 7th and 8th fret of the 5th and 2nd strings. Our upper neighbor bass is E to F, because again we're in the key of no sharps, no flats. Now our next tenth is G and B, 10 and 12. And even if you take just that little bit, and start working it around, this is the way to get fluent in improvising these counterpoint lines and having some different kinds of motion in your playing. So I'm not suggesting that you have to learn the whole line. And as the case with all these lessons and etudes and exercises I'm posting, even if you just take some little bit, even that has its implications. I was just improvising through that same little line. You start to hear sequences really well. And this is the way to find things, is just to start playing around. So E, G 10th, upper bass, so 10 and 12, bass is on 12, and now 4th and 1st string, 9th and 10th, we walk our bass up a half step from B to C. Now D and F 10th on the 4th and 1st strings, frets 12 and 13. Now we have to walk our bass. D goes to E, so 14 from 12 and 13, passing bass, and we reach F and A again, 2 octaves higher. 15 and 17. Now to come down, it's going to be the same process in reverse with some position changes. So that's the same. F and A, E, D and F, C, and now let's go to B and D on the 5th and 2nd strings, 14th and 15th fret. Walk down to A, 10th with G, you stretch out to F, so 10 and 12, 8, and now we're going to switch to this fingering. This is E and G, but now we have them on 6 and 3. And we're using, it's kind of important to use 3rd and 4th fingers and to get used to pairs. So from 12 and 12, low D. Now we need C. I like 3rd and 4th again. This is 8 and 9, C and E with B in the bass, A and C, dropping to G, 5 and 5, 3, and now we're home, F and A. Sorry. So I hope this has been of some help and interest to you. It's a good study to work on, again, even if you just take part of it and work on it. I hope this finds you well and enjoying your music. If you can share these videos of mine with people that might not have seen them yet, I appreciate it. I like your comments and requests and replies. Please leave them in the comments below if you have any. And I do wish you a very good day.